Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Today we're taking a look at the Bentley DLC. Quick little disclosure, I was given this DLC to take a look at, and I've actually already taken a look at the game. I just didn't record anything yet, but we're going to take a look at it today in a bit more depth. So I was given the game for free to take a look at, so that's why we have it today. Let's see what happens here. So I have two jobs here already. This is the Bentley, which one is this one? The Bentley T series, and this is the Bentley Continental. Which one is this one? Bentley Continental something. Let's see which one's which. Bentley Continental GT Speed. So there's the two cars that you get in this DLC. I think it might be on sale right now on Steam. I'm not sure. I'll put a link. I'll put a car in the top right hand corner if you want to check it out. But I've already taken apart most of this car right here. And I've discovered all the parts already, as you can tell already. So we're gonna go ahead and put it together and see how much money we can make from that. So I keep remembering how much I like this game when I come back to it. It's really nice. They did a good job in this game. All right, let's go ahead and assemble. Where are we here? That is assemble mode. There we go. So we need the steering rack right here. Let's go ahead and purchase one of those. Grab the car parts right there for a rack. So what they did is they included some basic parts and some like parts that are like Bentley specific. So as you can see, the tie rods are pretty normal. And one thing I noticed actually is if you just put a star on these parts right here, I'll show you what it does in a second. It's really neat actually. It highlights the part. So as you can see, it highlights the part so you know whether you've replaced the part or not. And I think it's really nice because a number of times you'll forget a part that you don't realize what you have to change, whether you've done it or not. So being able to highlight those parts is super awesome. Alright, was there anything else? Looks like that's it for over here. Let's go to the other side here. There we go. Knuckle right there, let's put that on. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this DLC. They actually did a good job of the inside of the cab too, which is different than some of the other stuff I've seen, which is nice. Upper suspension arm, excellent, good. Yeah, it's so different than some of the other stuff I've seen, so it's nice to have a good solid, which one is that? A good solid bottom suspension arm. Bottom suspension arm. There we go. But I'll show you the inside once I lower this guy down. It's they've done a really good job. Like I was surprised when I actually got inside of this particular which one is it? Front shock absorber. I think it was that one. We'll buy one of each because eventually we'll need more of each. Put that in too while we're at it. Why not? There we go. But yeah, I was really surprised when we actually got in this because I looked at it and I was like, wow, that's actually really nice. Front spring. They did, like, it sounds pretty good too. There we are. It sounds really good too. I took it around the track a couple times. And is there anything else? So as you can see, all the highlighted parts. Oh, there's one we missed right there. So if I hadn't have highlighted it, rubber bushings, apparently that's what I missed. Buy a few of those and a few of these, just in case we need one or the other. Excellent. So we need to replace this inner tie rod here as well. Outer tie rod. Excellent. Is there anything else? Looks like we're okay there. We don't have any ventilated brake disc ventilated, apparently. Buy a couple of those. I like to try and buy things that I end up running out of stock a lot of. It makes my life easier, so when I'm actually just putting a car together like this, it just goes super quick. There's that. Drive axle. The bolt on there. Tire, Continental GT. Even the tires look pretty cool in this little guy too. There we go. That's that. And did I miss anything on this side? I think we're okay. I'm gonna put the tire back on just in case. Well, not just in case. I should leave the tire off just in case, not put it back on just in case. There we go. So So what I can do now here is walk up to the car and take these things off. So just click on them, left click on them to take them, unhighlight them or de-highlight them, whatever you want to say. And then you go back to the other parts and put the stuff you need to put in that end. Alright, so there's the rocker arm A, or this is the shock absorber I should say, not the rocker arm. Suspension arm, let's put that in. That means we're going to need a bushing right here. Like that. And there's the cap that we need to replace as well. Rear spring, 100%. Rear shock absorber cap as well. And that's good. But as you can see, like it, when you highlight the parts, it makes your life easy because you're like, okay, did I replace that? Yes, no. And then after that, you're just good to go, basically. So, rear knuckle. Oh, I do have one of those. Good. Wasn't sure if I was gonna have one of those. But yeah, it looks really nice. Both of the cars are pretty solid, actually. Wheel bearing, drive axle. There we go. Brake disc. Rear suspension arm. What's the percentage of this? It needs to be 90. Okay, that's good then. That on, that on, that on. There we go. Rear shock absorber, that's got more than 90. Excellent. That small rubber bushing every single time. And there's another little rubber bushing right there. These are the things you gotta watch out for, the little rubber bushings. But that's what's really nice about having the them highlighted, because then you can just put them back. Brake pads, 96. Calipers. There we go, nice. Is there anything else? Rear shock absorber cap. Small rubber bushing. Okay, we've replaced that. Like I said, the highlighting feature is really slick. Oh, there it is, see? I never would have found that. Rear suspension arm. There we go. Oh, and this is where it is. Rear spring, 91%. Shock absorber cap, good. End link, let's put that in right there. Whoops. I guess we'll put the tire in too. But as you can see, with that highlighting feature, that's not from the DLC specifically, but there, is that done now? Wow, that was super quick. Wow, I did a lot of work already. I was actually trying to find that one right there, which seems a bit rare, but it's actually a really nice looking car. So let's, if we go inside here, can we get inside the engine, or right inside? No. Alright, let's move this to the center here. So that's what it looks like. It looks really nice. Like, they did a nice job on that. Wish I could crouch down, look from below. There you go, that's what the inside looks like. Look at that. Like, they did a really nice job on the inside of this one, in comparison to some other ones I've seen. So, that's what that looks like. Let's get a quick little screenshot of that. Grab our camera here. And can I lower it down? Move down. There we go. Get off to the side here a little bit. Nice. Excellent, good. So that's that one. So we can return that job, finished job. Oh, we're missing a whole suspension arm? How is that even possible? Whoops. Okay, well, back to the lifter it goes, I guess then. Well, the highlighter doesn't work on stuff that you've taken off that didn't need to be placed. It didn't need to be replaced, I should say. So, keep that in mind, I guess. Alright, let's see, where is that? I don't know how I was able to put the whole tire back on without with missing that whole part. What was it? It was a rear suspension arm. Where is it? No, there it is. I don't know how I missed that. Wow, I'm surprised you're able to put that tire on without that. There, finished job. There we go. Alright, now let's take a look at this guy. Now, this guy's got a lot more wrong with it. But look at the, let's close the hood here for a second. Take a look at that. It's a nice looking car. Let's move it into the center and just take a look on the inside here. Like, look at the inside of this one. This one's an older car, of course. But it still did a pretty decent job. That could have been a bit nicer right there. But pretty nice all around still. Nice looking. Maybe not in that particular color, but nice looking in general. Alright, now let's hoist this up, because I know it needs a lot of stuff done with it. There we go. I'll grab a quick sip of coffee here. Alright. Now this has got fuel filter, oil filter, round air filter, cam gear, timing chain, water pump. Actually, we can do most of that from the top. Let's grab the... Ooh, that's different. Where's the oil pan? Oh, there it is. Now, you're supposed to grab the... Where's the oil filter here? This is an old car. Oh, there it is. OH V8. Oops. Search for OHV, sorry. There it is. Put the oil pan back. Now what you're supposed to do with the oil pan technically is grab the tray to collect the oil, but I never bother. I don't know why, it's just one of those things. Oil filter, fuel filter. Most that's available from the engine bay itself. So let's lower it down here. But they did a nice job on this engine. I really like it. Take a look at this. Look at that. It's got Bentley right there. Very nice. Wonder how much of a luxury car this was back in the day. Got that belt, that belt. Oh, we need to take all that off too. It's a lot more. I thought it was going to come off. Okay. Air filter. Round air filter cover. Alright. Throttle. It's old school. There we go. Grab this guy off of here. And it's going to say, well, that's different. Look at that. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. You can always do a visual inspection too, of course. It's pretty easy to determine in this game what's actually needs to be replaced. Just visually, like this right here, for example. Like that, it said it needed to be replaced anyways, but alternator, that's a different style of alternator. I guess we need to take the alternator off too. There we go. Get that alternator bracket off, and then the water pump needs to come off too. There we go. Good. Was there anything else? Dual carburetor. Cam gear, timing. There's the cam gear. Okay, need to go all down here. This is a weird looking engine, I'm not gonna lie to you here. There's a whole bunch of like, on this particular engine there's a lot of parts that are kind of like sticking out, like that have like brackets and stuff. There we go, there's a timing chain, cam gear, camshaft, cam gear, timing chain, water pump, water pulley. So there's still something knocking in the engine that we're not sure about. I wonder if I can test this. Let's see. I may not be able to. Oh, I can? Sweet. That might be what it is. Dial ignition distributor. Battery starter, fuel pump. No, it's not it. Let's see here. All those are really easy, but we need something in here. And I wonder if it's something, oops. Wonder if it's something, let's see here. Okay, it doesn't have one of those. Surprised I can do this without having half the engine together, but that's okay. We'll go along with it for the time being. Let's see what we got here. It might show us. It might be something inside. Yeah, there it is, crankshaft. Of course you're a crankshaft. And that's going to be what it needs to take off. Crankshaft, yeah. Okay, so let's put it back up. And then we'll have to take off the oil pan again. Surprised I didn't notice that the first time. Well, just as well we didn't put more oil in it. Let's grab these bolts right here, here, and compression. Alright, where's the nuts? There they are. Let's grab those. Then we'll take the actual engine apart as well. Where's the third one? There we go. And we need to take the pistons out as well. Okay. So you can take the pistons out from the top. So that means I need to take off these guys right here. Engine head. Well, that's pretty easy. Looks pretty slick, that Bentley right there, though. Alright. Rocker arms. That's different. Yeah, this is a very... It's interesting because, like, you can see how, like, it's very different, but the same all this... At least I can. Like, the V8 engines they have in the standard game are pretty good, but, like, you can notice a difference. Like, there's some slight differences between these. What am I missing here? Oh. Push rods. These are different style of push rods, actually. And spark plugs. These are just normal spark plugs. Grab these out here. Let's grab that, that, and that, and that. We should be able to get all of the 4 pistons out of there now. There we go. Good. Let's take this head cover off. I think they call it a header, if I had to guess. There we go. Rocker arm. Yeah, that's really strange, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I haven't taken many Mercedes apart, so that's probably part of the reason as why. There we go. Oh, that's probably what we needed to miss. Watch this. If I look, it'll say... water pump. Where is the other one? Crankshaft, dual carburetor, and valve. There it is. It was the push rod we just took out. You can see it when we were taking it out there. It was just like a little too rusty. Let's grab those spark plugs. There we go. And grab this next. Steering pump. Yeah, so like this is what I'm talking about. How they have lots of random stuff attached. Just stranger than normal, actually. It's like there's lots like arms sticking out and stuff like that in this particular DLC on this particular car too. Those pistons look like galvanized metal. Alright, let's grab a quick sip of coffee again. Okay, now we gotta hoist it up again. Then we gotta take out the crankshaft, which I believe we can do from here now. Oh, do I need to go all the way back there? Oh, looks like I do. Okay. Nope, I don't want the exhaust system. Let's grab this right here. There we go. Come on. Grab this out, the drive shaft off, and then we'll have to take the transmission off as well then. Or will we? Yeah, I guess we have to. Starter. If only it were this easy to take this off. Like in real life, not this easy. Alright, clutch release, pressure plate. There we go, take that off. Excellent. Clutch plate, flywheel, crankshaft. There we go. And let's look for a crankshaft. We're looking for a T series. Right there. Assemble. I really should have checked to see if I could have repaired that, actually. Too late now. And what's the basic? 61% is the minimum. Okay. I have to be careful about that. Actually, well, whatever. The same parts back on. Don't want to give them too many brand new parts. Doesn't really make us get more money in this context. 69. Gearbox. That's 60. Good. With the starter back on. So 61 is the number we got to remember right now. And then starter. 62. That's good. And let's put the... I'll do it this way here. Oops. Grab. There we go. Don't know why you have to go 63% is good. Drive shafts are one of the strangest things to put on in this game, I find. Just the way you have to like angle everything. There we go. That's that. Okay. That's crankshaft changed. And I need to put the... I guess I need to put the pistons in first. Lower that down. All this is done without taking the tires off too. I think it's pretty neat. Alright, pistons. There we go. 70. 70. 69. 69. Good. 67, that's okay. 67, 67, and 63. Perfect. That's 70%. Excellent. And we need one of those fancy T-series push rods. Every car's a little different. I think it's one of the reasons why GM did really well back in the day. 63, doesn't matter. It's one of the reasons why I think GM did really well back in the day, because I think a lot of the parts that they have are like interchangeable. So you can, or like you have like one style of engine, and then you could use different parts from different engines on it too. 71, that's okay. 70. I think that's the reason why, I don't know. 67, it's fine, perfect. There we go. Rocker arm, 64 is okay. Yeah, that's a really strange rocker arm. I don't think I've ever seen that style before. I don't remember seeing that, at least. 68, that's okay. There we go. Good. Let's put the steering pump on. But every car is just a little bit different too, which is nice. 70%, that's okay. So is that. So that's one of the reasons what I really like about this game, because like every car is a little bit different. Like there's some that are like similar, but as you get some of the different DLCs, you get like a wide variety of cars. Okay, exhaust manifold. There we go. It doesn't matter which way you bolt these in, but in real life it does. There's a spark plug. We'll be kind and give them all new spark plugs. There we go. And push rods, so 61%. That's 65. 64. It's slowly going down. 64. 62. 61. So we need one push rod. And T-series, which is $2 more expensive too. There we go. That's fine. Put that back there. And head cover back on. Let's grab the fuel filter right there. Let's grab a couple fuel filters, they're always nice to have. There we go. That in there. Ignition wires on. Let's put these front parts back on here. The cam gear. Let's see if we can't repair that. Can I search for a part? Oh, I can do it this way. That works, I guess. Where is it here? No. We're buying one. I don't want to deal with all that. You can repair things, but When you have a lot of stuff like I do, apparently, it's easier just to buy a brand new one. There we go. Put that on there. Timing chain. I need a timing chain to OHB. Can't remember if they needed belts as well. There we go. Water pump. Needed a new water pump as well. What kind? Oh, it was a T-series one. Okay, perfect. Yeah, even they have their own water pump. Like, that's kind of bizarre the way it looks, though. I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to get a brand new part for something like. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. There's that weird alternator bracket. That's the thing I was talking about. Like, it's strange how they have like these random brackets that are here. 61%. That's okay. It's just on right on the cusp. Intake manifold, 61%. We weren't asked to take that off and replace it. It's an interesting intake manifold. It'd be difficult, I think, actually, to do in real life. There we go. Dual carburetor, round air filter, fuel filter. We've seen round air filter. Okay, there's the next thing we have to do. Oh, wow, that was easy to find. It's a bizarre style. Look at that. Throttle. There we go. Get there. Okay, what am I missing now? So we're good there. Got that. Timing cover. It's always helpful. Crankshaft pulley, 62% is okay. Bracket. Yeah, see, they have those weird brackets on this. Serpentine belt T-series. That's 62, that's okay too. Flywheel, 68. Good. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So like on this, you have this alternator bracket here, and then you have this other bracket that comes up here. I don't know, maybe that's normal, but I don't remember seeing that in any other type of vehicle. Okay. Now, we need a fuel filter right here. I guess I could do this. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Air filter, and it was a weird T-series one. There it is. There we go. And then you have this weird pipe. Okay, is that everything? I think so. Alright, let's put the engine or the hood back on and let's see if that's okay with them. Crankshaft bearing cap? Where on earth is that? I'm assuming it's on this side somewhere. But where? There's the crankshaft. I don't know how I was able to put all that in without the cap. I have no idea where that cap is supposed to be. Wish I could highlight parts I'm missing, jeez. Oh, never mind, I know what I'm looking for now. Whoops. Getting ahead of myself here. Doesn't even have an oil pan on there. There we go. This is what happens when you get too excited about things. You're like, okay, I'm done. You're like, not exactly. There we go. I know it's an oldie but Ian, but you could at least return their oil pan back to them. There we go. And now they're gonna need oil too. There we go, let's get that. And that. Good. And there we go. Give them a bit of oil. Like so. That's good. Give their hood back to them. Excellent. And ta-da! That's those 2 jobs there. That's the 2 different cars you can get in the Bentley DLC. And I had a heck of a time finding. So there's the one, Bentley Continental, and that was the last one we just finished. It was the other T-Series one. So, anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little look at the Bentley DLC. Every time I get a new DLC for this game, I come back to it and I play it, and I'm like, wow, I actually, in the time I was taking to try and find those jobs, I actually rebuilt a whole car and sold it. Because I'm just like, wow, I forgot how cool that was. So, anyways, my name's Zerops, and I hope you enjoy this little look at the Bentley DLC for Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. And if you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more simulation action. Catch you guys later.